Hey there, I'm Latasha and this is Social Notes. So I listened to your feedback about wanting more up-to-date social media trends and insights and things that are going on in the social space. And so that's what today's video is going to be all about. So today, let's take a deeper dive into 5 really interesting headlines that I read this week. So number 1, LinkedIn is launching its own variation of live streaming. It's called LinkedIn Live. Now, LinkedIn launched video tools back in August of 2017. They added the ability to add native video to your LinkedIn page. So what that means is basically instead of linking to a YouTube video or a Vimeo video or something like that, businesses and individual pages can actually upload a video directly. Now, that's been really massively successful. In fact, a study of LinkedIn users has shown that users are 20 times more likely to share a video than any other type of content that comes across their feed. So this is doing really well both for individual LinkedIn users and for LinkedIn as a platform. So what do I think about live video on LinkedIn? I think it's pretty interesting. I've made it no secret on this channel and in my podcast that I'm really not the biggest fan of live video as a whole. It's not really my thing, and I think that a lot of people don't use it the right way or the most effective or engaging way. However, I can't deny that it is massively popular. Just look at Twitch. Some people are saying that Twitch is coming for YouTube. I can see this going really well for things like conferences and speeches. You know, next time I do a public speaking event, maybe I'll give it a try so that people can feel like they're there with me. And LinkedIn, of course, is a professional networking site. So it's actually a really good place for things like that. So I'll definitely be keeping an eye out for myself and for pages that I manage. Of course, though, this isn't open to everybody yet, because why would it be? It's only open to a select few individuals right now, but I'll be sure to update you guys and keep an eye out for when it goes live for everyone. So YouTube has actually beat out Apple and Netflix as the most trusted brand by millennials. Now, this is a really interesting one because in 2017, so just 2 years ago, YouTube was ranked number 10, and last year it was 3rd place. So it is rapidly moving up that list. It's pretty interesting, I gotta be honest with you. I mean, Apple and Netflix are some of the incredible social media friendly brands that millennials tend to flock to. So I was really interested to see YouTube as number 1. So what does this mean for you and your business? For clients, I think that this is a really great reminder to not forget about YouTube. YouTube is not only the 2nd biggest search engine on the web, but it's obviously working pretty well for people in my age group and a little younger and a little older. If millennials are in your target audience or your target market, you may want to consider engaging a YouTube strategy. And this doesn't necessarily mean that you're creating content every single day for YouTube yourself. That might be your strategy, but there's also ways to get into the YouTube economy, if you will, in different ways by engaging influencers and doing partnerships with brands and product placements, or even using YouTube advertising, which we don't talk about a lot, but doing pre-roll ads. So just make sure that if your clients or your personal target audience includes millennials, that you're not forgetting about YouTube. Facebook groups get even stronger with new tools. So announced recently at the Facebook Community Summit, which is, I think this is just the 2nd year I want to say that this existed. I could be wrong though, don't quote me on that, but it was invite only. You had to apply to get into the Community Summit and you got an invite, and it was for group admins of large communities on Facebook. So this was announced there. There are over 1.4 billion monthly users across tens of millions of active groups on Facebook. That's huge. Facebook groups are taking over. I know that they're taking over my personal newsfeed, and I've been trying to engage them as much as I can in my own strategy. Now, at the Facebook Community Summit, they announced that there were going to be a ton of new tools for group admins so that we can really help our group members and take advantage of the Facebook features that are available to us. Similar to LinkedIn Live, this is actually going to be just a pilot program, so unfortunately this isn't available to everybody yet, but there is a website that is up now, which is facebook.com/community, which has a little sampling of kind of what we'll get, so gotta take what we can get, I guess. But I think that this is a wonderful thing. I think that Facebook groups have been kind of just like the wild, wild west. Like, it's been kind of do what you think is best. There's been very little support. I mean, Facebook in general offers very little support for admins, And so anything that gives us support is welcome in my book. And I also think it just confirms how important Facebook groups are to the Facebook ecosystem, if you will. So if you don't have a Facebook group yet for your own brand or for your clients, and it makes sense to have one, maybe this might be the time to get on it. I have found that growing my group, it's actually brought me really, really close relationships and tons of valuable feedback. And it's also just been a lot of fun. I see a lot of conversation there every day. My group is not huge. I think there's only about 300 people in it, but it's been a really valuable tool for me. So I think I'm glad that Facebook is agreeing and seeing the value in them and willing to invest in them, more importantly. A bit more Facebook news. Facebook page admins will now be able to respond to Instagram messages from page inbox. Now, this is very exciting because if you are a social media manager or if you just manage your own DMs, you know that this can be a little bit challenging. If I need to answer a DM, I have to physically have my phone in front of me. And it's just not an ideal situation. If I'm trying to share links, I'm like copying and pasting into my notes app, and then it's just a mess. It's not a great situation. And it also makes it hard for work because, you know, I don't like being on my phone when I'm working. I actually try really hard to put it far away from me so I'm not tempted to even look at it and be distracted. And, you know, if Instagram is your work, you kind of have to be on your phone. So it's a little stressful and annoying. So again, this was announced at the Facebook Community Summit as well. And basically what they're going to start doing is allowing Instagram DMs to come through the Messenger inbox of your page. So as long as your Facebook page is connected to your Instagram business account, you'll be able to see and respond to those messages. I'm so excited for this. And Facebook has officially confirmed this. I don't have an ETA on it. If I do, I will put it up here, but if not, just stay tuned. And lastly, this is one that I discovered before I read this headline, which is IGTV is coming to your Instagram feed. So I was scrolling Instagram, I think it was last week, and I'm like, why is everybody posting vertical videos and geotagging IGTV? Like, are they getting paid? I thought it was a sponsorship type thing. And then I realized that they are 1-minute previews of IGTV videos that are now infiltrating our Instagram feeds. And it's interesting, you know, I think that Instagram is really trying to make this whole IGTV thing work. It was announced, I guess about a year ago now, right? And, you know, I don't think it's taken off like anybody necessarily hoped. I think some people are using it. I'm actually surprised to see who is using it because now that it's coming up on my feed, I'm realizing, okay, a couple people are using this, but I don't think it's taken off like they wanted it to. And so I think this is kind of just their attempt to get us to keep IGTV top of mind and get us interested in it. And to be honest with you, it's not working for me. When I see them now, I just get a little bit annoyed and scroll past even faster. But I do think that it's important to know that if you are creating content for IGTV, that they may be now shown to all of your followers in your feed. So you might want to be strategic about what you're doing to capture people's attention at the beginning. I mean, you want to do this with any video, of course, but now you know you're competing with all these other things in the feed as well. And this might be a good opportunity to get some additional eyes on your IGTV videos if you can really capture their attention at the beginning of the video. So interested to see where this goes. I don't see it being extremely effective, but what do I know? I could be completely wrong. I love that it's only a minute though. When I first saw it, I thought that they were entire videos and I was like, oh my gosh, that is way too long. But they're just a minute, so kind of a preview. So try to hook people in that first minute if you want this feature to be used to your advantage. So that's it. Those are the headlines for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you like it, press thumbs up so I know to continue doing these in the weeks to come. And if you haven't yet, please be sure to subscribe to this channel. I do post videos every single week on something social media, digital, freelance related, and sometimes I sprinkle in some of my personal life and some travels as well. So I hope that you'll join me. I'll have all the other links that I mentioned in the description box, and I'll see you guys very soon for a new video. Thanks for watching. Bye.